Oh, no. Let's not do that. Ah! Well, that part's working. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see whatever the hell else we got going on here. Let's do this. Okay, so now we're up and running. Fantastic. Let's see if I can hear a damn thing out of this. Okay, this is muted. Unmute. Is it doing? Hello. And meow meow. I'm not hearing shit. Okay, there we go. So that is working. Let's turn this shit off before it annoys even me. Stream manager. Great. Wonderful. Oh, what a joy. Look. Look at this. We're doing it, boys. Are we doing it? Okay. Alright, so what I'm doing is tempting fate by editing a video I probably shouldn't edit. Is the damn thing even pumping some music? Desktop audio is up. Paul Revere. Reverse instrumental loop created by Chad Riden. That's going. Who knows if you can hear it? Oh boy. Alright, guys. Alright, so that's done. I've saved this. I think we're good. Something else. Oh, I need, what's his face? I need Mayor Cooper. Let's find Mayor Cooper. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to reply quite yet. This is this is my inspiration right here. Is dang old Mayor Cooper. Now let me cancel out. We don't want to spill the beans quite yet. Blah blah blah. So this is where we have a problem. The shooting death of Landon Estep. Is that how you pronounce it? Over the past 2 years, we have implemented body-worn and dashboard cameras and begun to deploy mental health professionals in a co-response model with police. Bullshit. We will learn from this awful event and continue to do everything we can to prevent similar instances in the future. Prayers. Oh, your prayers go out. Thank God somebody's praying for this family of this man who was executed in the middle of the street by how many cops? 30? I don't know. Thank God we've got prayers, because without that, what would we have? Deploy mental health professionals. Bullshit. Where the fuck were they? Where the fuck were they? Ugh, this is just maddening. What a monster. Alright, so this is the face we want. Mayor Cooper. Cha-ching. That's way too loud. I do not like that at all. Did you guys hear that? Cha-ching. Oof. 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 Let's open up Mayor Cooper's stupid face. Pardon me. I would like to play some songs, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. I don't want to break the law. I don't want to break the law. Alright, whatever. That's good enough. What's that? Yeah, we got it. A later copy paste. And there's still a halo. Shrink like shit. I would guess 4 will do it. 3's the next number. That is plenty. And let's just feather that a little bit. Not 10. Let's feather it back And now, let's hit delete. Oh, no, wrong. Undo. I guess we gotta select the invert. There we go. Look how nice that is. I don't know any of the keyboard shortcuts for GIMP. Like, I guess I should. That's a little fuzzy, but, you know, it gives a shit. Export it. Meyer Cooper. Boop, boop, boop. My brother was a big-time Congress guy. So he got redistricted into retirement. He sure was. Probably the last non-Republican we'll ever have representing Tennessee. You know, that stupid, here, let me adjust this, because my face is way taking up too much screen real estate, and I'm not going to scoot over that more. Is that better? That's a little bit better. Okay. How annoying is it, everything I do? It's pretty annoying. Alright, back to the lecture at hand. So he looks relatively okay. So I exported him already as a PNG, I think. Now, I think what I want to do is delete his stupid math. I should have done it with a little bit. I need to make it a little more subtle. Let me adjust my brush here. How big is that? That's pretty good. Let's throw hardness. How do I even do this? There's the damn thing. Tool options, eraser, hardness, opacity. There's another whole. Okay, there's. I should be able to pick the. There we go. Well, that's alright. No, this one. And I think that'll be better. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Now I want to do a little less opaque. It's 87. Let's drop it down like 30 something. Give him a little bit of a fade here. Okay, perfect. Or at least close enough. Oh, and I want to get rid of his shoulders. I just want his floating stupid head here. So let's get rid of his corporate bullshit shirt and tie. And just have a floating head. Then I can do whatever the fuck. What was that? Boop, boop. Alright, so let's draw that. Oh, no, what happened? What'd I do? Oh, I just, I made the brush enormous. I didn't mean to do that at all. I wanted the opacity up there. Come on, boys. What the hell? Let's leave that rational size. Let's take the opacity up. There we go. That's actually too small. You know what I want to do? Hold on. This is stupid, but I'm gonna. I need to promote what I'm doing on here because nobody's watching at all, and that's dumb of me. That's dumb of me. So let's tweet a tweeter. Not add him. What's my damn? Is that a rational URL? That is, oh my god. look at this. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh, the music's too loud. That's what I just learned. Let's drop that down before anybody pays attention to what we're doing and realizes that it sucks. What a nightmare that would be if somebody actually paid attention and realized that what I was doing sucked. All right. All right. I'm gonna tweet that out. Great. We're doing it, buddy. And now the whole world knows. Let's post that on Instagram as well, where my reach is just minimal at best. I have 1,000 Instagram accounts. None of them are bots. They're all legit brands that I'm doing a really good job with. Everybody's proud. Okay, so what I need to do... Oh, there's so much drama in my LBC right now. Oh, you guys... You wouldn't even believe it. Alright, let me post a thing. Oh, damn it all. Add to my story. My beautiful, beautiful story. Alright, here we go. This is so confusing. Oh, I don't want... Oh, I am furious. Story. Yes. Oh, I clicked on reel. That's on me. That's my bad. Oh, gosh. Alright, we'll get back to business in just a second. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Okay, I'm almost done with my shitty promotion of this thing I'm doing right now. HTTPS. I can't believe we're still typing that. It's been decades. Twitch. ch.tv/Chad Riden. I'm going to put more effort into being awful online. I really am. I've really been slacking with how awful I am in public places, and I really want to step it up. Alright, so I've hoarded myself on Twitter and on Instagram. If anybody tunes in, we have done a great job. We're all we'll all be surprised. Alright. So I'm going to export Mayor Cooper mouth cut out, because I like really rational file names. Sure, oh, that's fine. Who cares? Okay. So assuming all of that is cool, is that all the pieces I need? So I've got the cop logo. I've got dango Mayor Cooper's goofball face. It's unfortunate that his hair's cut off like that. I'm going to fix that because that's going to bother me in roughly 5 minutes if I don't fix that right now. So, there's not much I can do here. I'm not going to recreate some hair up there. I'm just going to cut. I'm going to give him a damn haircut. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I probably should have put my phone up on the screen as well, so when I stop to play this game, everybody sees it, and it's not just me looking at my balls. Alright, let's check this. Size 47, that's okay. Aspect ratio, opacity 100. No, let's drop that down. Let's do this little number, and that, and this. And do that again. Try to cut the corners on this bullshit. Make it less. Okay, that's a little bit better. It looks stupid, but it's a little bit better than a flat top. He's not kid and play. Alright, and first of all, let me save this. Yeah, I need that. Why does it default to my documents directory? I've never understood that. And how do I change it? God bless it. And export as mouth cutout. Yes, that's what I want. Replaced. Yes. Alright, so I think I'm good. I think I have all the crap I need. Well, that's actually very sloppy, and I don't like that. Will I ever finish this? I doubt it. So I've got the eraser. Where's my opacity? 100. Let's do this. Where's my boy? Okay, there we go. Just clean it up. I don't need... Like, there's still a little bit of shirt in there, I see. My eyesight must be terrible if I didn't see this when it was zoomed out. Alright, so now his turkey neck is still there. I think we finally got everything we need. Damn it. Export to mouth cutout. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, now. To add clip. There's the Nicole show. Boy, I'm glad it wasn't something dirty that popped up as the last project I was working on. Let's go to projects. And can I create? Yes. So am I saving? I'm importing. Okay, I created a folder for no reason. Jesus Christ. Picateurs. Let's move this nonsense to Vidgers. Dancing Grandpa, that's a classic. Everybody loves that. Here we go. We did that. MNPD logo. Let's move that to the same place. Video projects. Doot and blue. Right now, videos. Where's my robot? Oh, that's on the desktop. Okay. So this is the one, 757. Right, so an hour ago, I had this idea. And I'm pretty proud of it already. Pretty sure this is going to be funny. But, you know, maybe not. Maybe it's only funny to me. That's entirely possible. Very likely, honestly. No profile found. Sure, whatever. Do your thing. Nobody gives a shit, buddy. All right. So,
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
oh, we're already in it. Why does that sound like shit?
Please put down your weapon. You have 20.
Okay. It's not my fault.
Please put down your weapon.
I actually kind of want... I feel like this started recording a little bit late. I want that audio. There's a gunshot.
Please put down your weapon.
But this guy's face... I kind of feel like I need to replace his face with something... like, not a Guy Fawkes mask, but something more iconic than a random actor from the Robocop movie. Something that represents the average guy without being a specific individual. So this can be reused. Something more iconic than that guy. I can deal with that later. Right now,
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to...
alright, so there, when the robot appears, let's save this first before it crashes. Because that is entirely likely to happen a lot. Here we go. So, Robo. We'll all that is, and let's drop the. That is, why is that not transparent? Oh, because I'm not even looking at it. Okay. I can zoom this in a little, I think. Alright, so that's the first frame of that. Let's bring that in and shrink it down, boys. Overlay screen slide. Where's the transform? There it is. Loop. Okay, there we go. Alright, wonderful. I have so many projects I need to edit that people are waiting on. Instead I'm doing this. But that's okay. This makes me happy. And I think it's worth doing. Even though it probably is not.
You have 20 seconds.
Oh. Damn. I just poked that right in the butt. So let's see. 100%. 33. Let's delete. Can I remove that? That would be great.
Seconds to comply.
Alright. So when do we switch off that shot? Right there. Up. Go one more frame. Is that it? Did we do it?
Why?
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
There we go. Alright. Oh, shit. I mean, the transform, why is that? Why didn't it follow the clip length? Let's copy. And I believe what I need to do is this, drop this down again and hit paste on it. Paste effects. Oh, and it did nothing. That did nothing. Now, why is that? Let me try copying it that way. And it didn't do it. Well, that is a bummer. In the past. Huh. Is it because I did it weird? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna have to do this again. That's really annoying. I do not like that. Like, why didn't that work as expected? I've done this before. So, 33, and that's got a... That's a little annoying. Why is it doing that? Alright, whatever. You know, I'm not gonna fight the system here. I'm gonna keep. Oh, it's adding a fucking keyframe every time I click it. Stop doing that. Oh, this is gonna be way more annoying than I thought it was gonna be. Ain't that always the way? Alright, whatever. That's working. Oops, that's a little late though.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113.
Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing again. Apparently.
13, Section 9. You
This is gonna look sloppy, but you know what? I think it's gonna be. Everybody's gonna understand what's happening here. Is it critical that it looks cinema quality? I don't know.
113, Section 9.
That's a short one. Man, we're cutting back and forth a lot here. I wish I had, like, the faces of prominent community people. Candace Owens, like I could drop a Candace Owens face right there or something. Oof. Oof. Put in a bunch of people who are really awful. Just to associate them with this thing. That's terrible.
113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3,
Back to life. There we go. Just the people running and screaming in horror. Realizing what's happening a little too late. Ugh. Buddy. Alright, transform. And do this again. Igor, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Hey, bud. Oh, no, people can't see you. You're off camera, my friend. Oh, good boy. Yeah, how are you? How are you, buddy? I need to hook my phone up to the stream so I can take images of you. But I'm not going to do that right now. Do you need love? You just want attention? Aw, buddy. You sound like you're coughing something up, dude. Igor, where are you going? I don't like you going into my bathroom. You sometimes root through the dumpsters, and I don't like that. Hey, Igor, come here. Igor, come out of there. I don't like you in there. Oh, that worked out perfectly. All right, good boy. Yeah, stay in here. I don't like you in the bathroom. There's nothing in the trash, but you dig in there sometimes, and I don't like that. You gotta stay out of my trash, buddy. You're like a raccoon. If he was a 200-pound dog.
I am now authorized to use physical force.
Jesus. I am now authorized to use physical force. Are ya? Yikes, buddy. I wish I could skew this. Can I though? I can skew it a little bit, I think. I don't have a lot of experience doing that with. Let's get the duration down first before we. This is a fairly short one. How come I can't extend that? What is crappening, as the Lightning 100 guys would say? What is crappening? Ugh. Alright, let's skew this a little bit if I can. Can I distort? Sure. Will it let me? I mean, no, that's not what I wanted. Rotate X. Oh, I don't want to rotate anything. That's rotate Z. Oh, okay, that maybe. There. That's almost not crap. Zoom out a little bit. There. And we really need, like, yeah, I need an iconic face for this guy getting shot. Or generic. Maybe more what I'm looking for. I want to depersonalize it. I'm still not sure how to do that. Like one of those generic Twitter eggs where like somebody hasn't chosen a profile photo, maybe a Twitter egg. A lot of tracking. If I follow this guy as he gets blown to pieces with a Twitter egg on his face. That may make it better. I kind of think that's almost necessary with something like this because it's so violent. And it's a white guy getting shot in this film. Which applies to the current situation, but, you know, unfortunately, I feel like I'm going to need to reuse this clip over and over. So I want to make it as universal as possible. Jesus. There we go. All right. Oh boy, I'm starting to get hungry. That's bad news bears for everybody involved. I'm gonna start getting bitchy really quick if I don't get some food in me. Oh man, I kind of want to keep those black bars. The letterboxing. Is that letterboxing? Oh, that's cool. And it powers down. That's gonna be difficult for me to fuck with though. And then cut to the old man. Just so disappointed. Still seated. Still in his seat. Has not moved. Everybody else scrambling for their lives. This guy just sat there the whole time. Like, god damn it. Okay. So I do need a point here in the timeline. And then let's track back. That's too far. He comes to rest, right? There, essentially. So let's put a marker right there. Let me draw this like so. Pop it over to the next one. Let's just play this and see how it goes. I don't want it shrinking. Let's make it a little bit bigger. But I do want to rotate it a little bit. So let's go back to square one. Throw that Z on there a little bit of a tilt. So what I set that as? Doesn't really give you a numerical value. Oh wait, I'll bet it does. 383. Okay. Let me clip to the next one and do the same thing. 383. That's good enough. And then this one. Same deal. 383. Bloop. Do it again. Yeah. 383. Boo. Yeah. Alright, now let's watch this back, see if it's not shit. Just puts his head down. I love it. He's losing his shit.
Somebody want to call a goddamn paramedic?
Yeah, the
Go,
paramedic's
Johnson.
going.
You pull a plug on this thing? All right, don't touch him. Don't touch him! He didn't hear the gun drop. He didn't hear it!
Here we go. Alright, so this is where this is going to get difficult, I think. Tracking his head movement. May be more difficult for me than I anticipated. So I've got... I almost need to blast his chin away for the whole sequence here because... Well, that's very sloppy. Look at all those artifacts around him. I did a bad job. Oops. Who would have figured I might half-ass something? Alright, let's click that. I kind of need more real estate over here than I'm giving myself. Oh, well that's not... my timeline isn't as important to me as seeing this screen. So how do I... Where's the line for me to drag? What a bummer here. Perhaps I could have figured this out before I started streaming. Maybe? Why plan ahead? It was a little awkward to deal with. Mayor Cooper. Put his goofy head right. Oh, what? Ooh. I don't need the mouth cut out for this. He doesn't say anything. I need to rotate it too. Okay. People tilting somebody's head always makes it silly. It always makes it funnier if their head is slightly tilted. I don't know why. It's just something. Maybe it's because it's literally skewed, but it works every time for me. If I just tilt somebody's head, it's weird. It's like it's a little more than is necessary. And this doesn't have to be perfect. I just kind of want it. It's funnier if you don't match the skin tone, I think.
You didn't hear it!
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
So that doesn't track at all. I did a shit job on that so far. Oh, I lost my spot. Okay. So right here, I need a keyframe. And let's rotate it the other way. This is so silly. There he is. All right. I'll drop another keyframe right here, just so I can scoot him up a little bit. There we go. Well, or make a mess of it. It kind of works because the old man's hair bleeds through, and who cares? All right. So now back to the timeline. This is actually a little bit easier than I thought it would be. I'm going to throw another keyframe right here. I thought this would be a major pain in the ass, tracking his head. But I can handle a little bit of this nonsense. It's when he really moves his head, that's what's going to be the problem. When he comes up from his one position to his speaking position, that's when this is going to get gnarly. All right. There, he's off. So right here, I need a keyframe. Right where it's at. But one right here as well. And we can rotate a little bit, I think. Position. That's good enough. Okay, so he moved a lot right there. I'll put a keyframe right here and rotate him a little more and reposition. nose is poking through. Alright, now. This is a dramatic movement right there. And I think that's a good place for another key point. And maybe just position it. Or did he tilt? I can't tell really. Tracking head movement is not awesome. He does quite a bit of movement here. All right. I think that's a good spot for another one. All right. His head is tilted in this. So I need to rotate a little bit more. Over here. Over here. That may be too much of a rotation, I think. Kind of want to zoom his head a little. This is off. I've screwed it up a little bit. Maybe this will be good enough to work. I don't know. Oh, that is. I think I need to zoom. I think I need to resize his head. Maybe I can do that in a minute. So here's a good spot. And then he moves. All right. That's good. Oh, his little neck is poking through his mouth hole here. So I didn't see camera movement, but like the aspect ratio seems a little off. Alright, whatever. Let's continue on our quest. That was a keyframe? Okay. Let's drop one here. All right. That's pretty good. There is camera movement right there. That sucks. To that point right there. All right. And he tilts his head a little bit. I gotta, ooh, that's too much. I can readjust it a little bit more. His ears are poking through. I really need to make his head bigger. Alright, right now I'm just working on positioning. And then I will resize it in a minute. Oh, we're almost done. Alright. That's when the movement starts right there. It's still good at... Oh, that was a keyframe right there. Still good right there. He's starting to move, so I'm going to put a keyframe right there. And just adjust a little bit. And then... That's where it's at. So his head is down right here. And there's a little bit of a tilt. I'm probably going to have to zoom. Alright. I think that's good. Oh, we are way off right there. Alright, okay. So where do we hit it? That's good. Okay, that's a pause right there. Just enough. Just enough to bring this over here. Yeah, we're gonna have to zoom a little bit. Look at this. His mouth really isn't important right here, but just to make this easier for myself, I'm gonna use the same image. And it's gonna be sloppy, but who gives a shit? Alright. And I think right here. Alright. There's his mouth. Alright. He is so sad, so disappointed. Kind of needs to move in a different angle, but I can't. I don't have the skills to do that. Alright, so this one 382 508 382 and 508. And what's my rotation at over here? -153. Oh. Shit. Screwed that right up. Okay. To this next one, and then -153, and I'll go from there. -153. Okay, great. Now I want to watch this and see how that worked. Draw a PP on his face. Hey! Hey, Brett, how are you? Draw a PP on his face. Damn, that looks like
Nick,
such shit.
I'm very disappointed.
Okay, it's almost there. It's almost there.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
It's so sloppy. Is that good enough?
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I feel like that's good enough.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary set.
Oh, and his eyes. Oh, God, his eyes. Well,
Temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
alright. Brett, I don't know how long you've been watching. Shows violence. Oh, yeah, dude. I choose violence almost every morning. Let me show you what I've done so far. I don't know how long you've been watching. This is one of the dumber things I've done today. I've done a lot of dumb shit. Look at this stupid shit.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr.
I'm
Kitty.
getting a lot. I don't know. I think this is funny. Nobody else will.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9.
And I want to put Candace Owens on that guy's face. I know this is janky and so sloppy. Yeah, the circuit board is yanking on cables. And this guy's so disappointed. But I love that the old man remained seated. Everybody else is ducking and hiding and scrambling for their lives. And the old man just sat there. Like, oh, what a hassle. Oh, I need to put the Metro Nashville logo on the smoking guns.
He didn't hear it!
For sure.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch.
And then I need to put the
You
I need to
call
put the
this a
police
glitch?
chief's face on Dick.
We're scheduled to begin construction in 6 months. Your temporary setback could cost us $50 million in interest payments alone.
Not necessarily, sir.
And I think I can
Perhaps
end the
we're-
clip with him saying I'm very disappointed because that's the whole point of the thing.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
We're scheduled to begin construction.
So I'm going to end with, you call this a glitch. I think that's a good place to end it.
You call this a glitch?
Because the rest of it is,
We're scheduled.
like, who cares about schedules?
A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
And we'll just cut it right there. I think that's where it ends. Do 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 do. I like that. And then, okay, so I'm gonna need the police chief's face. What else did I say? Oh, I want to put the logo on the smoking guns right there. I think that will help hammer the point home just a little bit to stay consistent. Like the beast, the robot has to keep its branding. Right, there we go. I need to save this before I fuck up and crash my computer, because that is always likely. Always likely to happen. Alright. Nashville logo. Alright, what did I do here? I did a transform on it. There. Why am I not getting my little... Oh, there it is. Probably need to zoom out on this shit. Like, there's no reason. Oops, wrong way. For the Thursday video, those two last random shots of the end remind me of the dude in Harlem Nights shooting his pistol after our City Hall. And the other dude with this. He's not with that little shit. Yes, exactly. And when I posted that video, Nat commented, she's like, those last two shots were petty. And I was like, and they are. It's like, whew, boy, you're shooting a corpse. That is not manipulation, mutilation. That's corpse mutilation. When you're shooting a good couple seconds after everybody else is done and that body has hit the ground. Oh boy. And you notice, like, they've already canned that guy. That guy already turned in his badge and is done. But you know why? Like, that dude, as the bullets had an expiration date. Yeah, he had to get his quota. He had to unload that clip just so he could reload. That guy is already, he was 25-year veteran, and they have already decommissioned him. And I'll bet you anything they make him the scapegoat for everybody else, and everybody else gets off scot-free. But they're like, oh, that last guy, those last two shots, he was the problem, not the 45 other cops just ripping this guy to pieces. Paid leave, yeah. I mean, that's pretty standard, I think, to put them all on paid leave while they figure this thing out.
Somebody want to call a goddamn paramedic?
Call the paramedics. Yeah, let's get some paramedics in here to work on this guy that's
All right, don't touch him.
just been ripped into pieces.
Don't touch him! He didn't hear it.
Okay, until the cut. So I've got to keep that image there until the cut. That's a very long time to have that logo just sitting there. All right. Does it work, or do I need to track it? That's good enough.
All right, don't touch him.
Don't touch it!
Don't touch him!
I need to actually make it smaller. You can't see the
He
gun.
didn't hear it.
I mean, it's okay there, but somehow it drifts, right? Yeah, it moves a little bit. Little camera movement there, boys. I don't know if that was necessary. Where's it at? Gosh, look at the smoke coming up. Like, that's an effect. I mean, that's... I mean, I realize this isn't a real thing that happened, but that's cool that they did that. Those plumes of smoke. Oh wait, did it move right there? No. Morons were defending the actions of. Oh my god, dude, yeah. Man, I don't know if this is a great idea, but it's just like it popped into my head. Like I saw, I'll show you what I saw. I saw this tweet from Mayor Cooper, like, "Oh boy, you know, we're just we've been sending out mental health professionals in a co-response model. Have you? Where the fuck were they 2 days ago? Where the fuck was the mental health professional? You don't send 40 cops out with uniforms and badges and guns. You send out one guy who's a mental health professional who can talk this guy down, and he doesn't have a badge, he doesn't have a uniform, he doesn't have a gun, for shit's sake. He just has conversation. He walks over and he's like, "Hey, buddy, what's up? You want help? Let's get in the car. Come on, ride with me. We'll get you what you need. You're on the side of the road. Do you need gas? Let's go get you gas." You know, you don't need, and you could talk to him. You don't need cops. Like, I've been on the side of the interstate. Walking so many times, like, and tried to flag down a cop. Have you ever tried to flag down a cop on the interstate? Like, they will not pull over. Because they know what you want. You want to ride to the exit because you ran out of gas or you got a flat or whatever the fuck. They don't pull over for you. Like, I want to know what happened. Why did this guy... Why were the cops even there? It's so crazy. Walking down the side of the interstate is a desolate... Yeah, dude. Man, I'll tell you, it was early in the pandemic, so it's, you know, a year and a half, 2 years ago. I was coming down Ellington, coming home, and right before the Cleveland Street exit, there was a guy walking in the middle of the road, in the middle of the highway. That is a highway. He was in the middle of the road, walking towards traffic. And I was like, holy shit. And I did call the non-emergency police line. I was like, hey, this guy clearly having a mental episode. And I was like, you got to check on him. Because, I mean, what else are you supposed to do? But I made that clear. I was like, he is having a mental episode. He is not... Alright, I missed the thing. I missed the point where it moved. Okay, yeah, it moved right there. And, I mean, I hope that guy found help, because whatever the fuck was going on with him was bad news bears. More cops were running. You know how they do? Like, as soon as the cops get on the radio and say, like, we got us a situation, every fucking car within 5 miles turns on those lights and starts racing their asses to get there. Because otherwise, what are they doing? Sitting in a church parking lot, jerking off, waiting for somebody to speed by so they can zip their pants up real quick and fucking tear ass after them? Like, this is very subtle movement, but, like, it's... I feel like I'm missing something here, because it's like, okay, there's a jump. It's a subtle, it's a very slow moving pan, I think. So I think what I need to do is put in a keyframe right here before I fuck this up any further. And worked around cops, they want the bragging rights of being the one that makes it all happen. Oh yeah. And they brag about, of course, yeah. Yeah, I was there. Tell you what, buddy. When he pulled that hand up, I dropped him like a fucking bag of taters. Excuse me, I'm getting texts. Yep. Yep, that is okay. 10:30 and 11, so I don't have to do shit for another 45 minutes. 45 minutes I have to interact with a human being in real life, face-to-face. But until then, I'm in my pajamas, baby! Making really rude videos. I'm going to put another keyframe right here because I feel like we've shifted a little bit, and I want to shrink this down. It can be a subtle change. It doesn't have to be crazy, but it needs to change because it's covering up the guns, guys. And having a little bit of movement isn't that big of a deal. Let's look at this again.
Somebody want to call a goddamn paramedic?
You gotta knock out your morning poop. Good for you, buddy. Get it.
Somebody want to call a goddamn paramedic?
Call a goddamn paramedic.
You pull a plug on this thing! All right, don't touch him! Don't touch him! Get to hear the gun from. He didn't hear it!
Okay, there's a little bit of movement there. That's okay. That's acceptable, I think. All right.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
Okay, now, all right, I'm gonna save it again, and I gotta get the police chief guy's fucking noggin. MNPD chief of police. Police chief John Drake. That's his name. John Drake. There's John Drake. Oh, do we have an official photo? Smiling ass. Save image. That may not be a big enough image, I don't think. I mean, I really doubt that that is going to be big enough. That looks tiny. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. Worst case scenario, I'll use it, but let's try to find a better photo. John Drake, here we go. Smiling all big. I need him from this angle. First of all, let's change this to large. Great. Oh, here he's sad. Let me get the context. Let me get. He should be sad and upset. But what is he saying in this? What's Dick saying?
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
Very serious.
You call.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. But let me. I need to look at the angle of his face again. It's almost dead on, but he's kind of looking off to his right. Okay. These aren't exactly what I'm looking for. That's about the angle I need. This one. That's black and white, though. I don't know if I like that. This is pretty good. And he's talking. Alright, I like this one. This is the one we're going to use. That's the right angle right there. WKRN, finally you're good for something. You shitty sons of bitches. I'm going to put WKRN on there. Alright, good. This guy locked and loaded. I don't need that. Open. WKRN. There we go. It's actually a beautiful photo. Is he on set? He's got to be on set, right? I have no idea what their set looks like. I have never watched their news show. Alright, we're going to have to cut his stupid face out. I wish we had a solid colored background here. We do not. What's my radius? 3? Okay, that's good enough. Boop a doop boop 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 boop. Man, like I've been cutting people's heads out of photos. How many years? Since 95. 95, I think I got a copy of Photoshop 3. And I had a 486 computer. And all I did was cut people's heads out of photos and put them on silly things. And to this day, that is still one of my favorite things to do. Alright, this doesn't have to be perfect because I just need his neck. Alright. pear-shaped face. All right. Very sad eyes. Kind of dull, dirty looking whites of his eyes. Bloodshot even. You can tell he's stressed out as hell. Alright. Let's see. That's pretty good. Not too much of a little glow around him. I think it's all acceptable. I want to fade his neck out a little bit. Just so it's not so harsh. Look at those angles. So let me get my eraser. That's too big. There we go. Opacity's at 100. Let's drop that down. Let's put that down. There we go. Let's put a. Just take the edge off here. Get rid of his collar. I mean, it just looks better if it isn't jagged, I think. It can look janky and shitty, but I don't want it to look jagged. Like that just, I don't like that. Alright, so I'm going to save. I'm going to duplicate this layer and save that for what it is, because that's pretty good cut out, and I'll reuse it for sure. But then on this one, let's get his mouth and leave the mustache. We want that mustache. That's so iconic. But this nonsense can all go. Drop that opacity, or raise that opacity up and clean up this bullshit. Okay, I think that's what I wanted. Save it as John Drake. In the pictures folder. Perfect, thank you. And then export as John Drake. But let's put this in the project folder. Robocop, motherfucker. And I'm gonna remove. Okay, that's fine. It does not matter. All right. Did it do? I think it did. Here we go. Add a clip. Boop. Boop. And. Oh my goodness. What a delight. It cuts straight to him, doesn't it? Yeah. So we go right over to that. This is just reprehensible. I don't know that I can justify what I'm doing today. This is so awful. But boy do I enjoy it. Alright, let's put him over here. Whoa. Rotate that shit a little. We're going to the left, buddy. There. There, that's good. And readjust this bullshit. Maybe make his head a little bit bigger. You know? Here's my little handles. Oh, I don't know that I've got them. I need to go to the beginning of the clip. There we go. Set that. That's good. Now let's walk through tracking.
sure it's only a glitch.
He jumps a little bit right there. He moves his head. That's good right there, though. Okay, that's where it moves. So we need a point right there. About right there, too. We can readjust this bullshit. Now let's look at that.
Sure it's only a glitch.
Oh, he tilts his head a little bit right there, too. Alright. Oh, Oop. That's okay. Then let's see. Let's inch it forward. Oh, he moves really quickly right there. So that's my keyframe, and then... right there. Need another. So that's centered, but I need to rotate, tilt it to the right. Oh, I'm gonna have to recenter. Oh, this isn't gonna look good. He still needs to have, there we go. Got a big white ear poking out. Whatever. Can't win them all. Oh, he moves again really quickly. Let's readjust it again. Kind of need to zoom this head out and make it a little bit bigger, just so it covers up. Alright. I don't know if that screwed this whole thing up. I just want to cover up his stupid white face. His stupid white ear. I kind of need a better police chief with both of his ears, so his ear is sticking out right there. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna let this ride. Oh, he moved a lot right there. So I want another keyframe right there, and we can adjust a little bit. Just make this less shitty. Alright, and then he moves a lot. To right there. And I'm gonna rotate this son of a bee. Alright, that looks pretty good, honestly. That's back where we need it. His ears tucked behind him. Alright, let's go a little bit more. He moves almost immediately again. Actors, you know what? When you're delivering your lines, keep your goddamn head still. So later I can go through and make a mockery of your work easier. This is a little off center and you see his stupid white head poking out, but had to be done. That looks pretty good. Oh! That was jarring. Okay, so this is done. Back to Coop. All right, I want to watch that. Let's save it real quick, just in case the worst happens.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
That's not bad.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
Okay, perfect. So let's do Coop again. Now, why does he have a mouth in that? This image does not have a mouth on him. Alright, whatever, buddy.
This a glitch?
You call this a glitch? Let's transform this shit. And with the size, I don't even know. What was it here? The size is a hundo? No fucking way. 31. Okay. 31.75. So with this one, oh, what happened here? Did I fuck up? I fucked up. I gotta revert. I gotta undo. I gotta undo. Fucked up my shit here. There's a keyframe, and then here, inexplicably, let's go back to this keyframe. Let's do the size at 32. How did I do whatever it is I just did? Oh, I'm looking at it. Am I? How? I'm confused. 32, and I hit go. Oh, it's way up there. Weird. That's a little small, I think, honestly. This is a closer shot than they had before. I need to zoom out. So yeah, look how zoomed in this is. You call this a glitch? We can actually make this a little bit bigger, I think. Just because it'll be more impactful. If his stupid head is huge. Alright, that is almost close enough, I think. Alright, let's watch it. You're back! I'm glad you got a good poop out, buddy. It's very important.
Temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
This is gonna be impossible to track. All right, he jumps up. There's camera movement, and he
Temporary
jumps
setback.
up. Well, he slams his head down, like he slams. Oh, damn it! I feel like I need this little shot to put a button on the video, though. Like it doesn't seem right without it. Like it needs a button.
Temporary setback.
A glitch. There, that's where he really fucking loses it. It's okay right there. So let's throw a keyframe in there. Oh man. Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry. Hangry. Alright, so let's see. What Oh, he almost immediately. And I don't know. I can't tilt his head forward like this. I can't. I need another image of his head, like from a different angle, for this to really work well. But I don't have it, and I don't know if I have time or the energy. What if I just kind of do this bullshit? I mean, his mouth is not showing here, is it? It's really not. He just kind of fucking slams his head down. I think this is gonna be good. I don't know. Well, I'll keep fucking with this, but I mean, I kind of feel like the shittier this is, the funnier it is. So that's the lower point. Let's put a thing right there. Can I skew it? You know, I would like to. I don't know. It's got this distort. Subtract UV map overlay. Like there's only so much I could do with the 2D flat image of his face. Now it's got this distort shit. Oh, I don't want that. That's just my aspect ratio. So I don't want it, the aspect ratio fucked, but I would like to skew it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think there's an easy way for me to do that here. Like if I was using After Effects or what I use is Natron, Natron. If I pulled it into Natron, I could tilt it and skew it better. But like I think that's way more effort than I'm willing to put in for this. I think going forward, like I want to do more. I love shit like this. I want to do more things like this. And I know there's like apps that do deep fake things, but I don't think you can really upload your own video clip and you can upload your face and use their predetermined video clips. But like to do a deep fake, well, okay, there's where he moves. So I need a keyframe here. I want to do more, yeah, like I say, I want to do more shit like this, but I think kind of the shittier it is, using the limitations I have with this right here, I think I can almost develop a signature style. Let's see this. 1, 2, 3. That's just a huge jump right there. I want to do it frame by frame. So let's do. I think I could develop a signature style just based on the limitations and my lack of effort I put into it. Does that make sense? We're like, oh, I need to do another keyframe. So that one's good. And then another right here. And then one more, yeah. It's like with this movement so fast, I think I need to do it every keyframe. And I want to enlarge this a little bit because it's funnier if his head changes size just slightly. And I want to put a tilt on it, but like maybe I'll do that as a finishing touch. There's another huge jump. He's so mad. Let's do another. Where's his mouth at? I could track back to his mouth, like right. Oh, that's such a huge jump, though. God damn it. Because his head is still tilted down. Is he speaking, though? It looks like his lips are pursed to speak, so I do want to enlarge his head. Throw it up to 42 and see what that does. I just think it's better to have a bigger head than a smaller head. Did it? Is it? That's close enough, I think, right there. Because it's blurry because of the movement. But let's look how this jumps. Okay, so that's the size. 42. And right here it's still 37. So I want to take this up to 42. I don't want that to be a huge jump that is so jarring. This one is a little off now. I'm trying to track his mouth to it, and I don't know if that's... I should almost replace... Since he's not speaking yet, like, having his mouth cut out like that seems stupid, but... Can I chop the lower jaw off and animate like Saddam in South Park? I know! Yeah! Oh, that may be a better... I wanted to keep his jowls. That neck is just so gross. But I think that you may be right. Because, like, my inspiration here was the Robert Smigel bits on old Conan, where it's just the cutout mouth, Bill Clinton, and so Smigel's mouth behind the thing. But you may be right, dude. Because, like, if I cut off everything from the upper lip down, then it's just whoever's flapping jaw, I'm not really worried about it. Like, their stupid neck is there. Like, it's an old man's neck, regardless of which old man neck it is. But maybe on the next one. I don't know how far. If I changed my Mayor Cooper image, would it fuck up the work I've done here? Or would it just load that image in? If I did a replace image on this, I'm going to save it before I even click on shit. Reload clip. Okay. So if I resave that image and then click reload clip, I'll bet you it would reload and keep my key points, and so I could preview. So I'm gonna continue what I'm doing, and I'm gonna track with using this image, and then I'm gonna do what you suggest. I'm gonna track it. I'm gonna make a new one with just his upper lip and lose the chin and the neck, and then see how that flies, because I think that's a good idea. That's a good solution for this. Thank you, Brad. All right, let me see. All right, that's close. That's not. That's a good solution. Oh, there's his mouth. He's speaking already right here. So I don't care too much about the top of his head. I hate that it's showing. Well, I kind of do want to cover that up, though. It's more impactful if, I think, if the still image, like if you did a still store from what I've done, if it can look janky, but if it's still his head and not obviously another head poking up behind it, I think that's better. That's jarring. I wish I could do the rotation by grabbing a handle on screen instead of putting in a number, but it's not. As far as I know, that's not possible. Okay, so that's good enough, I think. With this one, I want to expand it. Because I've done it in the other ones, it's just going to look smoother, I think. Alright, that, and then that, and then that, and that. Why don't I have a handle? Oh, because I don't have a fucking... Hold on. Use that cheek. There we go. Okay, I think that's okay. And then there, I need to do a little bit of work. Look at his lips. He's got old lady lips. And again, there's so much movement. Don't let me steer you wrong. I don't think you are steering me wrong. I think that was a good suggestion. Because that's a, I mean, the problem here is I don't think I really can skew the still image in a way that, gosh, if I pulled this into Natron and started skewing it, or even if I did it in GIMP, like that would take so long, and I wonder how I would even do the transition in here. But like if I cut off his neck, if I cut off his chin, like that gives me way more freedom to like spin him around and move it, and it's almost sillier. But I think it'll work better. I think that's a really good suggestion. Okay, so since he's moving very smoothly there, I'm gonna okay, that's where it stops right there, pretty much. I'm gonna put a key point here, let it track automatically, and then go back and correct individual keyframes if I need to. I probably need to shrink this down just a little. His little cheek is poking through there. That looks good. Okay, so let me look and see how that tracks. Just watch this whole fucking thing, huh?
A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
Okay, that looks terrible.
Temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
I mean, it looks pretty good for a minute. His nose, you can see his nose poking through there, and that's... Alright, let's find this keyframe. Okay, his chin is poking out a little bit. I don't like... His cheek is... I don't like that. It's too... There we go. That's cleaned up a little bit. I'm gonna just stretch his little head out. I think that will solve... Well... No, I've made it worse. That was pretty good. There. And then let's move forward in the timeline. I wish you could flare his eyes up, because his eyes flare up in this clip. He's like, "You call this a glitch?" Well, his cheek is poking out there. I need to... Where's my next keyframe? Oh, I'm out in the wilderness here as far as keyframes go. That's why. There. It looks good right there, but there's a little bit of movement. I'm going to put a keyframe right here, because that's almost okay. Oh, because he's poking his head. Oh, I'm already way off. I'll put a keyframe right here. And just a little bit of movement isn't a big deal. But a lot. Oh, maybe. There we go. Is this the dumbest thing you've ever seen a person do? I mean, let's be real. This probably isn't the dumbest thing you've ever seen me do. Alright. There, that's better. Woo! Just a little nudge there. Keeps this, it's this black edge of his cheek that I don't want to poke out. So I think if I just nudge it a little bit, it'll look so much better. There, that's better. And then it's scooting right back out. Oh, it jumps right there. It's very jarring. So that's a keyframe. I need to fix that right there. There. How are we going backwards? That looks pretty good. Going forward. Oh, this is where... Oh, he slams his head down. That's why. And I'm just going to... Okay, we lose his mouth a little bit right there. So that's good. That's perfect. But that needs a keyframe. Oh, look at that mouth. Oh, he's so mad. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Oh, my goodness. Real talk, they didn't even put a spin on the shooting, and did they? Well, you know what was wild? When they first reported it, like Channel 5 even was like, traffic problems on I-65. You know, that's what the story was. Is, wow, there's traffic. And then, like, you guys, let's go to Bob with the traffic. Yeah, we got a problem on I-65. Yeah, no big deal. The police are murdering a man. They're executing a man in the middle of the fucking road. You know, so traffic. They'll get this cleared up in about 30, 40 minutes, and then traffic will be back to normal. It's like, okay, thanks for the update. Keep us. Now let's go to weather. Flurries in the forecast. It's just like, yeah, both lanes stop. Sure, because it's gunplay, you know. But that's what was so alarming to me at first. Like that initial report was traffic update. Harding Place and Old Hickory Boulevard on I-65, a mess. Backed up for miles as two different authority agencies murder a man while people watch from their cars. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, that, and then WKRN Channel 2, no, Channel 4. If civilians hadn't filmed that, never know. Oh, you're fucking right about that, buddy. That clip I posted, you posted the clip. Somebody tweeted it, and you posted a clip, and I was like, yep. And I reposted that same clip from that same person because that angle was wild. Nice wide angle. All those motherfuckers with their guns drawn. And then, yeah, of course, they show the body cam footage later, but you're right, man. If people didn't have phones and they weren't filming it themselves, we would have never heard this story. His widow would be talking about it, and people would be like, whatever. His widow wouldn't even know the story, right? She would just go identify a corpse. Means they didn't spin it as a disgruntled man upset by the recent MBF statue stop traffic. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, that's a very good point. Like this guy was out there. He was just a little upset because Nathan Bedford. But you know what? The cops are such Nazis, dude. Like they don't want to say that a bad guy like Nathan Bedford Forrest. That ruins their whole. That's not part of their dialogue. It's from the cop standpoint, it's these dang protesters asking cops not to kill them. They're the problem. They're dangerous terrorists, right? His cheeks poking through again. All right, so that's good. Yeah. But, the other point I was about to say, cops ruin their opportunity. Yeah. The SMV Channel 4 ran this thing. Oh, this guy's got the victim, the man who was murdered. They're like, this guy is, not an angel. This guy was not an angel. He had a checkered past. I'm like, oh, okay. So what do you have? Unpaid parking tickets? What the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, I'm sure he had mental health problems. You know, he's walking in the road. It kind of looked like a suicide by cop, almost. I don't know, but yeah, I'm sure he had problems. But being like, this guy had a checkered past. It's like, oh, okay, we're already victim blaming. Holy shit. They've deleted that post. Classy felony to protest after bedtime. That's right. And God forbid you lay down. If you lay down in a public space and are horizontal, it's like, holy shit. You remember when they did, like, Occupy? Like, I went down there for Occupy Nashville. Somebody booped me on my phone. Hold on. Let me see here. Oh, Stella's on her way. Okay, I have to take a break real quick. I have to prep a dog. I've got a dog here, a cute dog named Stella, and she's getting ready to go home. I need to click save on this. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I need to put some pants on, and I need to get this dog on a leash. I'll be right back. Hold on. Or fuck off. Whatever. Don't fuck off. All right, I'll be back in just a second. Oh, I've got a BRB thing, don't I? I think I've got a BRB thing. Let's add one, if not. Blah, 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 blah. This is all trash. BRB. I'm going to recycle one I use on other streams. Sort it by name. Oh, there's a lot of shit in here I need to delete, motherfucker. BRB. There. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to throw BRB just stupidly up. And let that ride out. Alright, let me click back to my other thing. Oh, where's my other thing? There it is. Alright. well, I decided not to put pants on. Let's turn that off. That is too close to my face. Okay. So these people will be here in just a minute or two, and that's fine, but until then, I don't even know why I have these headphones on. Because I'm not listening to anything. I thought I was going to be monitoring audio, but I'm really not. I'm really not doing shit with them. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Nobody gives a fuck.
A temporary setback.
Oh, I am listening to this.
You call this a glitch?
Forgot what I was doing. Oh, that looks pretty good.
A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
I think that's close enough, dude. All right. I'm gonna watch this whole motherfucking thing. I need to trim the beginning. I want the gunshot. I wish I would have started this recording a little bit sooner than I did. I kind of fucked up. I probably should have remedied that before I started this whole project. Alright, so I want to ungroup. And then this, I'm going to scoot to here. What I could do, though, is throw his tweet on for context. I think that's what I may do. So let's do a screenshot of this. And yeah, I think that's a good idea. Oh, I also wanted to fuck with his neck. So let me do that for both of these dudes. That's a good plan too. Like we always do. Oh, their people are here. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right. Brett, are you still there? I can't imagine you sticking around to watch this bullshit. Can't imagine. Oh, my nephew has texted me. Ooh, there's a Lunar New Year's sale on Steam until February 3rd, you guys. Good looking out. Thank you. My nephew Elliot lets me know anytime there's a game available for free on Steam or Good Old Games or Epic Games, like he is on top of it. And I appreciate that so much. He's such a good dude. And I just did a solid, he'll never see this, but I just bought a guitar from Mishka Shabali that I'm gonna I've always wanted to play, and I have owned an acoustic guitar in the past, but I've never my hands hurt. I'm such a pussy about it. I'll round this off. And I've tried and I've fucked around with some tabs, but I've not really put effort into learning guitar, playing chords, practicing. I have not done that. And I do want to do that. So I bought this guitar because Mishka's got some dope ass guitars, and he was selling them not at full price. And so I was like, man, you know, I can get a pretty cool guitar. In some cases for half of what it's worth. And so let's see. I want to save this as an incremental number so I can revert if I need to. So Mayor Drake, WKRN in the project file. Yes, I want to do this as a 2. So I bought this guitar, and I think what I'm gonna do is store it at my brother's house so that and encourage my nephews to learn it and play with it. I think that's my plan. Because I've got a decent amp. And I think that'd be a hookup. And maybe I'll just leave it there for a while. No pressure, but just be like, listen, boys, I screwed up by not learning to play guitar when I was in junior high. When I was in elementary school. I am back live. Are you here? I can't believe you're still watching, Brett. Have I fucked up? Am I not streaming? What am I doing? I'm doing something. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my nephews, like, dude, you gotta learn guitar. Don't make the mistakes I made. Fucking get in there. Alright, Mayor's mouth cut 2. Let's throw a 2 on there so I can differentiate and revert if I need to. Export. Yes, sir. Alright, that's good. Now I need to go into the files and do a little Dancing Grandpa. I haven't done shit with Dancing Grandpa. There we go. This. Okay, so what I want to do here, I'll need to save this first, just to make sure I don't fuck this up. Save it. Alright. Oh, I don't want to import that. I'm going to do that in a minute. Alright, well, I'm all over the place. I'm scattered. I'm not even high. Like, I am dead sober. Maybe that's the problem. Brett, do I need to be drinking beers to make this legit? Is that how this works? I'm going to rename this 1. And rename this so it loads. So I can hit reload on it, and I think it'll refresh. But we will see. 1. Oh, I can't cross my leg like that. It fucks my knee up. Got a knee problem. Faux show. Got to keep my leg extended and not bent. It is quite the pain in the ass. Am I still on camera? I can't even see. Oh, yeah, that's good enough. That's enough of me. You don't need to see my gross neck. All right. Okay, now if I hit reload on this, oh, it's already done it. Oh, I did a terrible job with that. I need to redo that. That's fucking sloppy as shit. How do I do this? I need to throw a background behind it so I've got a solid color. What's gonna work best? Black? I think black will work best. Will show me all the imperfections, right? Yes. Perfect. Look at his stupid mouth. Oh, I can't believe I made... I'm such a lazy piece of shit. I'm so sloppy. So size... Okay, I'll pass it. Okay, let's clean this up. What a disgrace. I'm just... Alright, I think that's good. Oh, I need to nix this. There we go. Export as Cooper. Place it. Oh, I need a extension on my headphone cable here. All right, so that guy, and then this dude. How shitty is this one? Same deal. Let's throw a solid color behind him. Just look for. Okay, he looks sloppier. He does have a little halo around him. I didn't clean that shit up at all. I mean, whatever. He's fine. Okay, so back to the lecture at hand. Let's reload. Clip. Oops, that doesn't look good. Oh, there's a little piece of shit down there still. I don't care. Like, fucking whatever, dude. So let me watch this thing again and see if it reloads in the timeline without me doing anything else. We don't really get to the clip of the mayor until way at the end, though. So I don't need to watch the whole thing. Oh.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
I kind of like this better without the chin. I think you were right. We're going to have to readjust, but, I mean, the general movement is there. It's tracking movement.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
Yeah, I kind of like this look better. I think this was a good suggestion. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more. Let's zoom in a little. All right. Go back. Okay, that needs to be readjusted there. And maybe the answer is, you know, zoom this bitch out just a little. I don't know. That's okay, I think. Let's go to the next frame. I want to rotate it a little bit. Match his dumb head. This is just okay. That does not line up very well. I made his head too fucking big. I don't mind how his hair looks right there, though. I think that's okay. I do want to make his head bigger, though. Alrighty then. Does this look dumber? I mean, that's kind of cool if it looks dumber. Because it should be a little silly. This is serious but silly. But this, look how his chin doesn't match his cheeks. It's just, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. As nose. This dude's face is just so much skinnier than Cooper's. Mr. Hollywood actor. Oh, that looks pretty good already. That's not bad. That's actually tracking pretty good. Did I do it? Is that the whole clip? That is. Dang. Alright, now let's look at the other dude and see how he lines up.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
That's the one. Okay, that's not bad, actually.
A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
I think that's funny. Alright, I gotta watch this whole fucking thing. Because this may be too much, man. This just may be too much.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply.
I need to put the logo in the
I am now authorized to use physical force.
That adds so much. Okay, I need to add Cooper's face to that. I think.
Somebody want to call?
Like right here. Just like, okay, just to the top of his nose. It's really short and brief, but I think I need another image of Cooper, and I need to... I just think I need it right there. And how do I hide? Like when he tilts his head down, I want to hide it with a wipe, maybe? With a dissolve? Something like that. There's a transition I can use where I can just use a still image. Alright, I need this as a cheat. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Going back to GIMP. Back in here. And then I'm opening as a layer this shit I just shot. So this right here. And I just want to look at this guy's stupid face. Okay, so what I need to do... Alright, Mr. Cooper. Let me just go ahead. Not that. Not that. This thing. I just need this right here. Bloop and bloop. And forget about that. But this little layer needs to match this dude right here. So I'm going to transform. I need to zoom out. There we go. Now, scale this son of a bitch. I should have made this transparent. Alright, whatever. That's good enough. Make this motherfucker transparent. Where am I at? Opacity. There we go. Okay. Now I can see what I'm doing over here. So yeah, scale this. Ugh, I hate that it blows out what I was doing over there. I'm just gonna have to guess at it. So this kind of, if I match up his eyes, that usually is a pretty good, that usually works. So like his nose is hidden behind his hands, but his eyes right, that's pretty dead on, I think. So if I do this number right here, maybe give me a little bit of his hands there. Okay. I want to duplicate this. I should have saved the other one. I should have saved an iteration of this file before I cut his chin off. Oh, I've already got that. I've got a PNG of that. That's okay. Alright, so I'm going to delete just a little bit of his nose and shit just to preserve this dude's hands. Because he's covering up his own face with these hands. And there's, oh, that finger. That finger right there is everything. Look at how those fingers. That looks just so great. Oh. It's that little detail, I think. Whoever composed this shot was just like, okay. You know that they got the angle perfect so that these fingers, each one, how they're layered like that and his hands are tilted like that is a very intentional shot. Just to be able to see all of that in detail. Like, it's not even, there's no way that was a mistake. That is so, that's just an iconic stance. I'm doing too much here. Let's undo. So my finger, that top finger is just a little tip. I need a smaller brush just to get the fingertip. And then on this other side, what does that look like? That finger's there. I've actually taken away too much. I think that's good though. That's a little janky. It's a little sloppy, but those hands, that's the important part. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's export. I'm going to have to do shit. That's okay. I'm going to have to export it as a different image. Oh, because I'm adding a new scene. I'm not even doing mouth cutout 3. Let's call this 3 so it's distinctive. Not going to fuck up my shit. Alright, I think that's good. Back to this. Right, because I'm adding a new clip. I'm not going to fuck with these others. This is a new deal. So I need to import 3. Beautiful. That is not right. What? Why? Why? I did not want that one. I want Cooper 3. There we go. And look, I've left some trash in there. Ugh. Can't win them all. You know? Just can't win them all. Alright. Okay, that was a very short shot. Thankfully. This, I mean, these little details like this make me so happy. Like, this whole project is such a waste of time. But I love this shit. I don't even give a damn. Like, what else was I going to do this morning? Work, actual work that I need to do. The 5-hour-long episodes of television I should have edited a month ago. I don't think so, buddy. I do have so much work to do. But this is, as dumb as this is, I think this is important. I think this is worth doing. I was talking to my brother about this last night. Like, sometimes there's stuff, like, I get an idea. Oh, his head is all fucked up in this one. Isn't it? No, it's okay. Sometimes there's stuff I think of that I want to do that I know is not going to make any money, that is going to take hours. And maybe only I will like it, and I do it anyway. And I do less of that. Oh, that's funny right there. Look at that giant noggin. All right. And like, everything doesn't have to make money. Everything doesn't have to be a valuable use of your time. Sometimes you can do shit just for fun because you can. Because you had the idea, and who gives a shit? That's what this is to me, is here's something I can do, making a point in a funny way that's stupid and silly, and I don't give a shit if somebody else likes it, but I think this is great. That's why my career is going nowhere. Okay, and as his head drops, I need to do something here. His eyes are still there. At that point, I don't need the Cooper head anymore, I don't think. I want... Okay, the point where his eyes disappear, I need a keyframe right there. And what I want to do... How do I do this? I'm not exactly sure how I do this. So I could... put a wipe on it, I think. It's going to be my first attempt. I think I'm going to... A matte, maybe? But I think a wipe might work. Will it let me? I'm not exactly sure. Clip properties. Like, transform, like, this is working in a weird way. Like, previously when I've used this to edit, if I drop a effect onto the clip, it doesn't show up as a giant rectangle on the timeline. It just shows up here. Am I using the right selection tool? Like, there's some way. PNG effects. Display keyframes in timeline. Compare effect? No. Clip properties. There's some. I'm missing something here. There used to be a way where I could stack effects on a clip and manipulate them all. Multiply, overlay. The transform is there. Properties of that, though. Is there another window that I'm missing? Because I feel like I'm missing a window here where I would normally make this adjustment. View mode, no, view, okay, yeah. Clip monitor, clip properties, compositions, effects. No. Clip monitors over there. Oh, well, project monitor. Clip monitor. Oh, it's separate. Okay. Clip properties. Properties. Yes, but there's another composition and effects. Alpha transform. Okay. I think this is composition and effects. And I think what I want to do is over here instead. That's the difference. Okay, that is the difference right there. Drain, crocky, wipe, edge crop. Edge crop. Let me try this. Okay, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think this is what I was trying to do. So, top, bottom. Let me go to the end of the clip. And at this point, at the end of the clip, I want to, let me switch back to my transform. So I've got a, right, I want his head, I want his forehead. So at this point, I need, at the end, I need a keyframe. And I need to position him so that his forehead is down here. Right? There he is before the tilt, and there he is with it tilted. So all I'm going to do is sink his forehead and hide his face is what I'm trying to do. So now that I've got that flying, let's switch back to edge crop. Alright, and now, where's my keyframes? Right here? No. Can I keyframe this? I should be able to. Or is it the whole clip? I don't think I can keyframe this. Is that the difference? I think that is. Disable presets. Compare effects enabled. Hide keyframes. Yeah, I don't know if I can keyframe this because I think this is a whole. That's the difference. These are keyframeable. These are not edge crop. Can I have a similar thing over here? Trying to dissolve. What if I did that shit? Can I do that? I've got to transform. Okay, that's a composition. Maybe because I have a transform, I can't do a dissolve. But effects, edge crop, image adjustment. What's happening over here? Blur, edge glow, emboss, fade. Well, let me fuck with edge crop and see what this does. And so the bottom, I'm not seeing a preview of it here. Top? I'm not seeing it do any difference. I'm not seeing any effect of what I'm working on here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there it is. There. Okay, something happened. What happened there? I saw something happen on the screen. Briefly. I want the bottom. Oh, yep. Okay, so it's... If I try to run the slider, it's not doing, but if I... Why is it doing that? That is ridiculous. Edge crop. Perhaps this doesn't do what I think it does. Because I don't know what the fuck this... Edge crop. No, that's working. It's just, it's weirdly... Like, I don't understand what's happening here. Like center crop. Ooh, what? This isn't what I wanted, for sure. I'm trashing that. Okay. Rotate is, it makes a note of saying it's keyframeable. I don't need to rotate. I do need... What does rotoscoping mean? Vignette effect? Ooh, this is keyframeable. Radius. Crank it up. Or not. X. Oh. This is not what I'm looking for here. Well, previously recorded part. What's happening? What's going on? This is me, buddy. Am I not live? Am I not streaming? What's happening? Am I in the air? Is this thing on? God damn it. Oh, my mic. My mic working? My mic auxiliary desktop. You're freaking me out, Husky. Previously recorded. This is me. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. Is that bad? That's probably bad. I'm not drunk. I'm not high at all. Should I be? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe this is a lost cause. This part right here. I may have already put too much effort into this. Fade it out. What if I just faded it out as he tilts his head down? That may be what I do. Like right here. I think. Right there, I'm going to start a fade out. Just to fucking speed this along, I think I've already done enough. Fade out. Will it let me? Yeah, I think so. Duration. So wait, I'm at 50. Where's the thing here? 5108 to 13. So like 5? I want a duration of 5 frames. Is that what I'm doing? Okay. Let's see if that fucking... Oh, I need to turn that on, first of all. That works. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that. That's good enough. Now, what else did I want? I wanted to put the Metro logo. Okay, that's another thing. So I'm going to save this shit. And I want to do a quick flip on the Metro logo. Flip horizontally. This is so silly. This is pretty silly. And export it as logo. Horizontal flip, and I'm gonna put it right in the project directory because I'm never gonna use that for anything other than this. Who booped me on my phone? You know what? Sometimes. You've been off doing stuff. My mic will spike, and I thought you were back earlier, so I felt like an idiot watching the previously recorded video. Cracking open some Guinness with eggs! And, oh damn, son. Guinness with eggs and hog jowl. You're really doing it up. I gotta get breakfast too, man. Like, it is 11 o'clock, and I haven't eaten shit. This is about the point in the day when I will start breaking down psychologically if I do not get food in my fat belly. So I'm gonna add this logo, and I think I'm done with this. I mean, I've done a good 2 hours and 40 minutes. I think a 3-hour stream fucking around with this is enough. So I'm gonna add this logo. I need to do something with the beginning. I was thinking about adding his tweet to the beginning, but I want to know. I mean, maybe that's just too much. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I gotta do something for the beginning. And I gotta put something at the end. Is this the flip? No. This is the flip. Alright, where am I at in my timeline? I gotta find my robot loop. Not this, not that. This one, yes. So this is a fairly long shot. Maybe a couple shots in here before it cuts away. There. Let's get to the beginning of this. I just think, and it's kind of tilted to the right. He's looking to the right. I need to spin. Okay. I'm going to cheat this again. I'm just going to cheat this real quick because I think it's worth the time to put this extra bit of effort in. I think we'll make it a little bit cooler. So here's this frame. Dump it behind here. Scale this bitch up a bit. Alright. So we've got that. I need to put this dude on top of it. I'll drop the opacity a little bit so I can see what I'm doing over here. And then let's Unify transform, perspective, 3D transform. I think perspective. And we'll just drop, okay, so that corner there. If I can reach it, that corner goes there. Here. And here. See, this is what I really needed to do with Cooper's stupid face. But in the video editing software, not in this, because this would be impossible to do this and then track it in that and keep transforming it. I know a dude who used to animate like that, where he would put an object in Photoshop and run frame by frame, export it out of Photoshop and import it into a video thing, and it would take all night to render. I don't have the patience to do that kind of shit. You're gonna punish your heart, stepping away to feed your dogs. Oh, dude. Yeah, take care of business. This is nonsense, and I'm probably going to be doing this for quite a while, even though I just said I want to get off here and get something to eat. Take care of yo business. I think that's good enough. I'm going to export this as is, and I think that'll work. Horizontal flip, and that into there. Okay. Now I want to replace, instead of this, no, that's fine. I fucked up already. There, this is what we want. These two dudes are the best. They really make this movie. So add clip. I want to do flip skewed. There we go. That's what I need, right? Motherfucking yeah. Can I get a fuck you? Alright, now position this bitch. Effects, composition. Transform. Let's transform it. Yep. That's way too big, honestly. I mean, that's okay. I don't want to cover up the text there of the subtitle, so I do want to shrink this down a little bit. It's kind of cooler if more of the robot shows. Everybody gets it. As long as you can read the logo, people will fully understand what's happening here. Do I need it inverted like that so it's backwards? Is it funnier this way? No. It won't make sense. I think I need to rethink this because I don't think it needs to be. It doesn't need to be like that. I want it to be readable. Like I'm overthinking, like, because I thought, oh, from this angle, you see you're looking at the back of the logo, but I think that's, like, that's too much. I think that's really gonna fuck it up because it's not, it doesn't make sense. So let's retransform perspective, sure, and just do this here. Do this there. This makes more sense because it's actually legible. And if somebody does a screenshot of this frame, it's readable. It's not. Yes. So this is, yeah. This is exactly better. This is exactly better. This is way better. It's exactly what I wanted. Metro Police, and then it's like their logo on the robot. That's good. Okay. I'm much happier now. This is a better way to do it. Export to flip skewed. Yeah, fine. And then I can come in here. There we go. Dang, son.
You now have 5 seconds to comply.
Oh, you have 5 seconds to comply. This is such a great clip. This is so iconic. I love everything about this. And I'm not gonna fucking, maybe I will. He rotates, it's not a big deal. I can add that. This is a matter of like 3 keyframes here, not a big whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's add another one. And here we just rotate this bitch, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see if that did anything.
You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4.
It did move. Okay, that's fine. All right, now I think I'm happy with this. I gotta do a beginning and an end. That's always the bitch of it.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
This guy's face. I think this is funny as fuck. Now, your opinion. I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Somebody want to call a goddamn paramedic? Let's go, Johnson. You pull a plug on this thing. All right, don't touch him. Don't touch him! He didn't hear the gun, bro. He didn't hear it.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
This is
You
so-
call this a glitch?
Okay. So this is, I think, the last thing I'm thinking about doing. This guy, he's only on screen for just a little bit, and right there. Is it too personal to have this actor's face on the screen, or should I make it a generic face? Should I, like, here's my idea, is like the Twitter egg. Let me search the Twitter egg image. Right? So this kind of indicates, or this, like one of those. I just want to make his face generic. Would it make it better if I put a Twitter egg over his face? Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like just the egg right there, so that it's not his actual face, so it could represent anybody. Because right now it's like, okay, who's that guy? I'm gonna try it and just see how it looks. It's just a couple scenes where this guy's visible. I don't know. I think it might help. If it doesn't, I can always just fucking delete it. Who cares? So the Twitter egg, which I think is iconic enough, in a generic enough image. Where am I putting this? Oh, I'll put it in the project file. Boop, 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 boop. Why? Let's sort by modified here. There we go. I want that on top. Twitter egg, JPEG. Oh, I'm going to need to clean that up. I can't fucking deal with that. I can't deal with a JPEG. Yeah, all that. Does that make sense? A sheep head. Ooh. Lots of shit. He fucked around and he found out on social. Oh my god. Second Amendment. Like the. I always want to do something with the "Don't Tread on Me" Gadsden snake. You know what I mean? Like I want a straw man. Ooh. What if it was a literal straw man? A sheep head seems pretty good. Hold on. I want to see if there is a generic image for a straw man. I mean, what the fuck? Oh, I like, that's what I'm talking about right there. That'd be so difficult. Would anybody get that if it's just a neck with straw coming out of it? These are, what are these? Okay, that. The House bill number for the unlicensed carry law. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Man wearing a Panama hat. That's a generic. I want that anyway. I want this image. I'll use that for something. I think that's a cool image. This guy kind of looks weird. I don't know. Like this, would this be good? That's got to be copyrighted. No, it's free. A scarecrow? Would people get it if I say this is a straw man by using that image? Or would people be like, what the fuck is this? You're dogs, man. You got... Like, I would say get a dog door, but I don't believe in dog doors. I think dog doors are a terrible idea. That's like you're giving people a way to break into your house. Just crawl through the dog door. I've seen Ferris Bueller. I don't know. I'm going to try... I'm going to try that Twitter egg and see how that looks. And if it doesn't look good, you know, who cares? I can kill the idea. That probably needs to be the other way around. No? What's my tolerance on this? Tool options, fuzzy select. There is a tolerance. There it is. Threshold. Let's raise that. It still looks pretty janky. Oh, that's close enough. Alright, select that. And then do the thing. Alright, now let's save this bitch. Twitter egg. Let's put it in my project file. Okay, I think this will be a little bit more. I want to depersonalize the victim. I think that's important. I don't know if it'll be conveyed, if what I'm doing here will translate, but we'll see. Twitter egg. Let's put it over this dude's giant noggin.
Put down your...
Please put down your weapon. Oh, dogs are barking. Boys, what are you up to? So, right at the beginning. It's the duration of the shot. Damn. Alright, so let's transform this bitch. Oh, did we not do it? Why is that not doing? Composition and effects. Why? Why is that not letting me hit transform on it? That is annoying. Alright, I'm going to copy. Oh, that's got a fade out effect. I don't want that. But this, like, what the fuck? Why is it not letting me? I just did this to the thing. Add to favorite. Oh. Alright, I may be done. If it's not letting me... If it's not gonna let me do this? Like, what is happening? What have I done wrong? Like, I'm gonna move this over here. Okay. Now, let's put this over here. Let's put this over here. Why wouldn't it let me just do that? That is bizarre. Okay, whatever. It's free. The software's free. Can't bitch about it. Kinda can. But I am so grateful for it. Does this make any sense? Or is it a smiley face? Do I put a smiley face over him? I don't know.
Please put down your weapon.
No, wait. Why did that take a second?
Please put down your weapon.
That's weird that it took a second for it to kick in there. Where's it at up here? Oh, it's just not. It's not long enough. My bad.
Down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
I think it's better if you see his hairline and stuff and not completely cover that up. Like covering up his face is one thing, but not his head. So I think make this smaller. So it makes him generic, but he's not. He's still a human. He's not just an egg. I think.
Down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
There, and same deal over here. I think that's important. Because then it could be anybody. And I like leaving his hair so you can see the head turn. Alright, let's see if this works.
Why?
I think you.
Oh, he moves. Alright, I'm going to drop a keyframe right here. And then again right here, and let's move it. Let me zoom in a little. So you can see what the hell I'm doing. There.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
Uh-oh. So. He says his name. I'm not very happy about that, but I'm not going to change it. Alright.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
Okay, yeah. I need to do this in two different, because this other angle is going to be, it needs to end right there. Alright. Key frame. And that's good enough. And then a whole new one right here. So it's not gonna let me. It's like there's not enough room. Damn. Fizzy Holler picks this up. I'll tag him in it. The Holler's pretty good about reposting me occasionally. Justin Canoe, is that his name? I've never met him, but he's a good dude. Every once in a while, I mean, I reply to a lot of their stuff with kind of rude stuff, rude and unusual things, and they're pretty good at, like, if it's funny enough, if it gets traction, they'll repost it. Yeah, it's a good organization. I like what they're doing. I mean, they've broken so many stories, dude, that are just like in that Scoop Nashville. He's doing, like, say what you will about him. I know he's got a little rift going with Josh Black, but for what it's worth, like, that dude, he's broken some pretty big stories, especially with, like, the... Okay, I'm going to have to take this out. I'm going to have to do the same thing with this clip as I did before. Like, with that Christmas bomber guy, when they were early on in the investigation, he broke some pretty big info about this guy and his past with the Metro Police. Like, that dude's broken some pretty big stories, and then the good, legit media will straight up steal his scoops and present the information as their own without attributing it to him at all, which is crazy. Like, he almost has more journalistic integrity than some of these motherfuckers in big corporate media, which is wild. Just crazy that they would take his information, his story, his scoop, just steal it. And then, like, their justification in their heads is he's not a legit news organization. Well, bitch, doesn't seem like you are, because you just stole a scoop without crediting anybody. That was, like, rule number 1 in all of my classes. It's like, you credit whoever, you attribute this information to wherever you got it from. Clear attribution, because if you don't, that is plagiarism, buddy. But yeah, hooked on the holler when they went after Scott. About 2 abortions in his voting record. Dude, they're on the ball. I'm telling you. You can't, like, you just can't get away with shit. Like, everybody's got Google. Everybody's got Google, man. You can't get away with nothing. The days of doing backdoor deals and getting away with it, like, I mean, they still get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have some hypocritical bullshit in your past. Not today. Like, you gotta run pretty tight ship if you're gonna get away with grandstanding on this or that. Like, you better swab your decks and clean out them closets, because god damn. Right about there. Does this help with the egg? Does what I'm trying to do make sense? I never know. Sometimes I spin my wheels on shit that just doesn't matter. Let's look at this again.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
Does this help or hurt it? Being transparent.
You now have...
So huge. Remember when Letterman had...
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Like,
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
He broke the story himself. He went on TV and said, "This is what I did. I started around fucking girls on my staff.
15 seconds to comply.
It's not great."
You are in direct violation of penal code.
So there's his face again. He's like, "It's not good. I'm not proud of myself. I want to do better. I've talked to my wife." That girl doesn't work here anymore. I'm not going to do it again. Like, he got out ahead of it and broke the story himself, which I think is the way to do it. Uh-oh. Here's a, I'm so sorry, my dear. Oops. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I can't say this publicly because this is a famous person who has COVID. Oh my gosh, take care of yourself. I'm so sorry. Yeah, just give me a heads up on your ETA so I can get out of there just a second before you get home. Oops. Poor girl. Okay, somebody I know who I work for who's super duper motherfucking famous just got COVID, and that's bad news. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Oh, buddy. Some phrases you hear when shootings happen. Oh boy, here we go. Dang. Dude. Isn't this crazy? Like, we've already got, like, hacky responses to shootings where it's like, this shit happens so much. Here's the generic thing people are expecting you to say at the podium at the press conference for the shooting. Damn. You know? I want to... Oh, I got to drag this over here again. I think there's got to be a better way to do this. I thought I had... It won't let me. That's too small a space because this is a 5-second clip. There's a better way to do this, to duplicate a clip I've already added an effect to and copy the duplicated clip with the effect into a new place where I also want to repeat the same bit. Like, there is a way to do that. I'm sure of it. I know I'm doing this in a very ham-handed way. If I select... There, I've got them both. Good. Okay. There is a better way to do this. I'm sure of it, and I know I'm very clumsy at this. I haven't been using this software very long. That's not an excuse, but it's like... Eventually I'll learn the shortcuts. Let's see what you got. Some phrases. If he had it only complied. That's it, man. And you remember, did you see the body cam footage? Comply. And that's what made me think of this clip. That's what, because the guy's like, comply, please comply. And it's like, that's all this robot is saying is like, comply now. He shouldn't have been resisting. Of course. Protect themselves. Yeah. Cops protect them. Those motherfuckers. When you've got all the guns and they're pointed in the other direction. I don't care if that motherfucker had a box cutter or a gun himself. Like, you don't need all those guns, all those cops there. It doesn't make any sense to me. That's the response. Like, the Tennessee Highway Patrol and local police, an off-duty Mount Juliet cop, whatever the fuck he thought he was doing there. Like, what? Why so many people? Why not, like, one mental health professional and one cop? In case it goes squirrely. Yes, to protect the mental health professional guy if this dude gets out of hand. Whatever happened to, you know, wrestling somebody to the ground, knocking that. Like, my daughter was taught in Taekwondo, for real, like, how to disarm an adult male in 3 seconds. Like, with a knife, with a gun, she can knock that gun out of your fucking hand. And how come cops don't take basic Taekwondo or whatever the fuck it is, self-defense training, to disarm a man without shooting him down? Like, why do you have to murder him? The cop with the family in the car. His family was in the car with him. He's off duty with his family. And he's like, I got to get in on this shit. Hey, kids, we're pulling the car over. Hold on. I'm going to go murder a man. Watch what daddy... This is what daddy does for a living. Fuck, can you imagine, dude? Like, I just... Oh, my God. Just... What a nightmare. And those children, however old they are... Now they grow up and they're like, yeah, Daddy, we were just trying to have we were on our way to Olive Garden over there on Old Hickory. We were on our way to the Olive Garden. We were going to Fazoli's, and Dad pulled over so he could help, 30 of his buddies murder a motherfucker. Just horrific. Just, what a nightmare. Okay, that worked out good. I like that. I think the egg helps. And, I mean, I can take and put something else in the place of this image if necessary. So, right, this is at 20. I need a place to drop. Actually, I mean, I should really just do... I was getting ready to do a workflow thing that is not necessary. Which is like, how much longer am I going to... I think this is the last egg I think I'm going to have to drop in here. I don't need to spend more time on this than I already have, honestly. Going out for some chicken tendies and saw Dad go to work. That's it, man. Can you imagine? The trauma this guy put his children through. And God forbid I ever have to kill a motherfucker at all. I want my kid to think I'm a good person. I've been bullshitting my child her whole life into thinking I'm a good guy. You think I'm going to blow that in a 5-second altercation with some motherfucker? Like, good Lord. I got to keep this charade going. I got to have my only heir think I was a good guy. Because someday, somebody might want to hear the Chad Riden story. Not today. Not anytime soon. But someday, somebody might give a shit. There he is. This is probably the last scene I think I need. The egg. Somebody may give a shit, and my daughter's going to be the one to tell that story. I need her to believe I was a good dude, man. I can't be having I can't be having her thinking I'm an awful piece of shit. Like, she can never find out I made this video. I'll send it to her, honestly. She'll love it. I don't know that she's ever seen Robocop. This may be a teachable moment. This may be one of those. Hey, Kalia, I need to show you one of the greatest films ever made. Real quick, because these cop shootings, they are not going to end. For damn sure. Anytime soon. So let's get a handle on the references your daddy's going to make as these cops keep murdering innocent civilians. Oh, I'm sorry. Troubled loners, or whatever the fuck they're going to spin this guy. I got to zoom in quite a bit. we may have to just watch. Let's see. She's not gonna be home today's Saturday, so she'll be home tomorrow. I'm gonna break out Robocop. I'm gonna make her watch Robocop 1, and I will bet you she will want to watch Robocop 2. Robocop 2 is a little funnier. I'd buy that for $1, guy. He's back. But they add some new gags. Like, Robocop 2 has got a whole different vibe. And I forget, like, what was it that set it off? There were a couple things that made it... Okay, there he pokes his little head out. There were a couple things that made Robocop 2 funny. Was it the kid? There was a kid. Like, the big drug lord kid was funny. Zero de-escalation. Yeah. Sorry, I missed some of your earlier comments. Thank you for being here, Husky. My friend. I'm so jealous. Like, I do not stream as Chad Riden often enough or regularly enough, and I never tweet it out when I do. Like, today I tweeted it and I put it on Instagram because I was like, what are you doing, dummy? Like, you might as well get some people to watch. But, like, I don't do this often enough. Like, I always stream on Pokemon Going Nowhere, which is cool, and I've got a following there, but this doesn't fit in with the branding of that. And maybe that's in my head, but maybe people give a shit, but thinking people give a shit, but I need to stream more as Chad Riden. I just don't put enough time, because I do shit like this all the time. The email, you got an email. Oh, that's cool. So I've done movie watch-alongs. We're all watching a movie or a TV show. Like, I did a Police Academy 2 that way, where when Sean and John's podcast was gonna, I tricked them into watching Police Academy 2, and so I did a watch-along on Twitch, and that worked really well. Oh, he's back. And then I did a Nate Land podcast watch-along thing. That was a year and a half, 2 years ago. And that worked really well on Twitch. I like that a lot. And I want to do more shit like that. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I do it so infrequently that, like, there's no consistency. And you, as you know, like, you really have to have a schedule. Otherwise, people don't pay attention. So V2... transform. I've made this way more difficult. I mean, this whole thing is nonsense I've made up, work I've created for myself, but I have made this way more difficult than it needs to be. And I realize that. Okay, wait. Why am I not there? There it is. There, let me get a handle on it. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is a good schedule. You know, when it's weird, because before the pandemic, when Callie was still in high school, I would drop her before she started driving. So this is, she turned 15 and she started driving. So, god damn, that was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Up till 3 years ago, I would drop her off at school and then go immediately to a park and play Pokemon and stream from like 8 a.m. until noon, until 8 a.m. till 11 every day, every Monday through Friday. Because it's like, shit, I'm going to be fucked around anyway. Might as well turn this into content, right? And it worked. Like, people started watching, subscribing and shit. it's wild, but it's like being consistent. And then by the time COVID hit, like I tried to keep that up. She started driving, and I would still do that schedule, but man, when COVID hit, people were out at the park, and I didn't know, we didn't know how it transmitted yet. And so I was a little scared. People were walking around without masks on, and it was weird. There was a lot of tourists out at the parks I was going to, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable, So I stopped going out to the park, and I got off my schedule. I streamed from the house quite a bit, and it's funnier. It's funnier to do Pokemon Go when I'm streaming from the house. It's so much funnier because people are so confused, and then I'm just sitting here. It's so silly. But I got burned out. And I was. Okay, that's good enough. Right there. And there he is again. Do I need to do that here in this shot? I don't. Maybe I do for consistency. This is a long shot though. And I've already got to. I got to add another track. I'm gonna save this before I forget. Boy, yeah, I don't know. So like I say, I've not been as consistent as I should be. But insert track above V2 video track. Let's call it V motherfucking 3. And now I can do the egg without a big deal. And it's this whole scene. Oh, I don't know if I can track all that. That's too much. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not doing that. At this point, it doesn't matter. I think you get it at this point, right? And then it shoots in, and there's no more places. Like, I'm not gonna be a martyr here. I'm not gonna put an egg and track it. Alright, I'm gonna watch this. I think I'm done here. I need to do a beginning splash at the beginning and a.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
So, like, for a
I think
title.
you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
Oh shit! Unplug my dick.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
Cooper. Is that the first time we see Cooper's face? It is, I think, right?
Somebody want to call a goddamn paramedic? Let's go, Johnson.
So maybe you don't know who it is yet, even.
All right, don't touch him. Don't touch him! Get the ear the gun from. He didn't hear it.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
All right. I think that's pretty good. I need to do a title. So, like the Robocop logo, even? I don't know what to title this. How do you even... I don't know. I needed something right there. Metro Nashville Police Department's de-escalation plan or something like that. Robo-Compliance. Dude, I think that's it. I think that's it. All right, let me look at the Robocop logo. All right, Robocop, and it's so dope. And then, like, this is what vector art. Okay. That brushed metal. I don't know that I need to do all that. I think I can just. Let's find a font. Let me find. Oh, I don't know what I clicked on there, but it sucks. Let me save image as Robocop logo. That's fine. Now let's look for a font. Font generator. What? Is that for real? Font download. Let me throw the word generator in here, because if there is a quick and easy solution to this, Robocop movie font meme. No, I don't. Ooh, yeah. This is it. Robo-Compliance. I think that's a really Robo-Comply. I think that's a really good Alex Murphy solid. Enter font size. Select an effect. Ooh. Shadows, gradient. Style Apple. Oh, these are kind of dumb effects. Gradient. Like, there's really not a. If there's a metallic effect, holy shit. There really isn't, though. I mean, this. This will be close enough. Minecraft. Holy shit. Like, this is pretty dope. Fontmeme.com. I've never seen this before. Ooh, my leg is bent. I don't need that knee bent. Oof. Style bevel. I mean, I'm going to try that and see if that... I like that. I do like that. Now, font size. Can I bump this up? 300 is probably too big. I'd rather have it large, though, and scale it down. Robo-Compliance. What do you think? Robo-Comply? Generate. Let's do it. Is it going to spit out an image? Like, is it? Do I have to right-click and save? What is it? What is the output here? Ooh, shit. Let's use the embed button. I'm getting a link to an image. Let me save this. This is dope. If this works, I'm going to be so excited. What a boon. Font. Oh, I don't want to. I don't mean to be in that window at all. Font. Robo. Compliance. All right, let me save this and see how it goes. Let's open this bitch up. Boop, ba-doop, boop, 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 boo. Oh boy, this is kind of cool if this works. PNG images offset of like, fucking whatever, buddy. Just open it. Oh damn. Oh, that's what it was talking about. An offset. Robo-Compliant. Okay, I think that's okay. That looks kind of stupid, honestly. New. Where's my HD? Shit. Why would they do a white background? What is wrong with you? Okay. I want to drag that into this. Oh, buddy, I like that. I think that looks close enough. Robo-Compliance. Let's get it within safe title. I want to throw the MNPD. Do I make this like a training video? Is that the premise? Or it's like open recent. Let's get MNPD logo. Hell yeah. I think my like, all right, class, here's how we de-escalate using proven techniques. All right, the bitch of this versus Photoshop is I never know when something is centered. The guides, no, I thought I did this though. I thought I made a template. I'll bet you I can't find it for shit. Select file type. Let's do. I thought I had a template. XF, yes, and then of course they're not. Video title card chat right. No, it's not it. Why am I not sorting this by name? Video title card. No, that's the exact same thing I was looking at a second ago. Blah blah blah. Ugh. Kind of showing my hand here. Google Pixel pixel bit. No. Kind of showing my hand by showing you all my file names here. Projects titles? Is it under type? No. Videos. Projects. I'll bet you I don't have any shit in here. I don't. You know, it's probably on my other computer. All right, fuck it. How much time do I spend on this, huh? Let's fit image in the window, and let's throw some lines on this real quick, just to have a guide. Oops. Okay, now I know where center is. What a pain in the dick. We found the public release video of what happened. Oh shit. Yeah, that's right. Here's body cam footage. This is a different angle. Zapruder? Why am I slurring? So that's dead center. Or close enough. Let's get it within safe title. All right. Is this funny, or am I just out of my mind? Because I think this is funny. I mean, this could very well be a thing where only you and I think this is good. Who blowed me up? Jeez, I gotta get off here, man. I feel so bad for this woman who just got COVID. Save as, and let's throw this into the project. Come on, buddy. Here we go. Robo-Compliance. All right. Is this funny, dude? Am I really just a psycho? Export as a PNG. That's fine. There. And then, I'll tell you what else I want to do. I want to throw my name at the end just so I can take credit for this. Is this going to work? Font size. Generate. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. Save image as. I may throw that up over the whole fucking video. It certainly feels like a preview of things. That's what I'm saying, man. Like I keep thinking, like, don't make this too of the moment, because I mean, this could be reused with every shooting. Every fucking shooting I could recycle the same video. Throw a different agency's logo up. Take that Twitter egg and put like anybody's face on it, and just reload this project file and render it out. I could crank these out all day long for every murder. What if that became my side business? What if my side business was, oh my god, if this kind of shit became profitable? Like, you crank out a meme video every time somebody's murdered. Oh, how terrible. What a fucking nightmare of a life. Oh, what do you do for a living? You know what I do? Actually, I make meme videos. Whenever somebody's brutally murdered, I make a joke out of it. I've got a template. It's really easy. I just plug their face into the thing, and the cop agency's, the police department's logo and their face, and it's automated at this point. It's just I've got a computer that just cranks these out all day. What a sad, awful world. Full screen. I'm gonna separate that out a little bit. All right, so this should be. I think this is the finishing touch here. If I watermark it with my name on the whole video, somebody can't edit my stupid name off the end of it if I just put it at the end. Of course, they can always crop it out. They can always be a dildo in other ways, but I'm thinking drop, because I've got all that space down there. I'm thinking I might drop my name over the whole goddamn thing. Add a clip. Yeah, buddy. Robo-Compliance. Thank you, Brett. Now you are an accomplice in this. You're a collaborator on this here project. You have give you a credit. Put your name in the credits. You want your name attached to this, Brett? You want to get a little bit of, you want a little, get a little something. All right, how's this gonna sound?
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think that's dope, dude. I don't know. Merely acting as yeah. If I could turn this into a full-time job, that's when I've turned a corner. Where it's like, all right, dude. You know what? Everybody's going to be... The murders are going to keep piling up. I might as well turn this into a little money-making opportunity for me. God damn, how sick. How fucking sad. Okay, I don't know if I need... I'm definitely putting my name up on the card at the end. Let me hit save on this. So, worst case scenario. There we go. Add another... Where is it? I'm kind of always keen to put my my logo on there. Am I making a mistake by not doing that? Just having it say Chad Riden is not the same. Should I reinforce my brand? Oh, no. It depends on if I have this logo handy. Alright. Sort by name. Where's my Chad Riden shit? Chad Riden podcast logo. Oh, I don't need that. That's not the same thing. Blue badoop boop boop boop. Zeppelin. No font. That's what I want. Yeah. Okay. I think that's classy and tasteful. Everybody loves it. Who blowed up my phone? Why am I getting a boop boop? On this day, oh, look back at January 20th. I don't think I want to look back at January 29th, quite honestly. Put this boy on top. I think this looks good. Is that angel in the center? I think it kind of is, even if the image is not totally whatever. Alright, I'm going to save this bitch. Export to Chad Riden full screen. I think that's funny. You gotta poop again? Buddy, you may want to get somebody to take a look at your sphincter. I say that, but I have, not today, but yesterday, I pooped 2 times before 8:30 in the morning. That's a lot of pooping. It's probably too much information. You know what? Don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I think that's good enough. Is that at the end? Should I throw my international idiots up there? I don't know. I think this is good. I'm gonna fucking export this bitch. And see how it looks on the big screen. Alright, render. It out as MP4, highest quality. Full project, rendered file. Videos. That's actually not where I want it, boys. I want to put it right there. Yeah, that's a good spot. Right there. Ugh, I didn't mean for it to change the name. How idiotic am I? Robo-Compliance. Metro Nashville Police Department. Robo-Compliance. Okay. I think this is dope. Rendered file. Just a minute and a half? Is that for real? I mean, this isn't a long clip. The whole clip is a minute and a half. Oh, now it's creeping up. 2 minutes. 2 whole minutes to render this. Fuck that. I'm out. Now I feel dumb live streaming me rendering a clip. Ain't no way that shit is entertaining. No motherfuckers. This shit is so funny to me. Did I save this? I did. I've saved all of this. Okay. I think we can start shutting this shit down. Discard. What is in my text editor? Oh, that's something else. That is another project. Settings can go away. I know what's going on in that Discord. Alright, I need to bust a move. Hmm. $40 seconds left, boys. I think this is great. I think I've done a good job. I'm gonna play this clip full screen to end the stream, and then post it online. And I gotta get out of here. I've got some shit I gotta take care of. That text from that lady. Boy, that changes a lot of shit. Because I'd planned on this gig with her was going to last another 14 days. And for that to be gone now. Ooh, 14 days early. That is going to cut in on my money quite a bit. I feel very bad for her, though. Holy shit. Alright, I don't need that up right now. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this clip. Let's go ahead and add a media source. It doesn't make any fucking difference what that's called. Local file. Let's browse to the video projects. And here we go. I do not need to loop it, I don't think. I'm gonna anyway.
Please put down your weapon.
Hold
You
on.
have 20 seconds to comply.
Hold on.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
Oh, this is kind of huge because it's got the black.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9.
Alright, so
You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
Somebody want to call a goddamn paramedic? Let's go, Johnson. You pull a plug on this thing. All right, don't touch him. Don't touch him! Get the ear the gun from. He didn't hear it.
alright, so I think what I'm gonna do here
Dick, I'm very
is throw up my
disappointed.
camera over the top of that.
I'm sure it's only a glitch.
Skew it.
Temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
Yeah, I'm so proud. And put this up over there.
Please put down your weapon.
Alright,
You have
so
20 seconds to comply.
gosh, I love this so much.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr.
I think I
Kitty.
did a good job.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
On the thing of the city. I think this worked out okay. The look of horror on that dude's face. But he's also kind of into it, just a little bit.
Let's go, Johnson. You pull the plug on this thing. All right, don't touch him.
Okay.
Don't touch him.
There's some video artifacts. There's like little blip here and there. I wonder what that is.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a
You
glitch?
call this a glitch? Oh, I love it. God damn it.
Please
Okay,
put
I
down
got
your
it.
weapon. You
All right,
have
thank you
20
so much for
seconds
watching.
to comply.
If you're following me, great.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr.
Appreciate it.
Kitty.
Thank you so much. I love you with all of my heart. If you're not following me, please.
You now have 15 seconds
If you're not
to
following me,
comply.
goodbye forever.